What if I told you that something smaller than a coin could destroy the entire Earth? Without an explosion, no fireball, no warning, no flash in the sky, just 0.04 seconds, and everything you know could be over. Right now, at any moment, a tiny black hole could pass straight through our planet at nearly the speed of light. You wouldn't see it coming. You wouldn't understand what was happening. Earth wouldn't be swallowed. It would be ripped apart from the inside. And that's only the smallest one, because today we're sending black holes through Earth. From the tiniest imaginable black hole to the most massive cosmic monster ever discovered. If you're standing on Earth, this is how it all goes wrong. Black holes. The basics. Black holes come in many sizes. Most of the black holes we know are called stellar mass black holes. They form when a massive star, at least 8 times heavier than our Sun, collapses under its own gravity, crushing itself into an incredibly dense object. One example is Gaia BH1, the closest known black hole to Earth, located about 1,560 light-years away. It's nearly 10 times the mass of our Sun, yet its event horizon is only about 59 kilometers wide. Small in size, unimaginable in power. But black holes can be far smaller than anything we've ever observed. The tiniest black holes. To find the smallest possible black holes, we have to go back 13.8 billion years to the first moments after the Big Bang. Scientists believe that during this early chaos, primordial black holes may have formed before galaxies, stars, or planets even existed. We've never observed one directly. They may be too small to detect, or they may have already evaporated. Some could have been as tiny as a femtometer across, smaller than an atom, yet still weigh as much as a mountain. Now imagine a primordial black hole with the same mass as Earth. You wouldn't see it coming. A black hole with Earth's mass would have an event horizon just under 2 centimeters wide, smaller than a coin, but carrying the gravity of our entire planet. If it passed near Earth, it would fly by in just 0.04 seconds. That alone would be enough. A near miss. As the black hole passed close to Earth, its gravity would pull harder on the side facing it than on the far side. The planet would stretch. Tidal forces would stress Earth's crust beyond its limits. Massive earthquakes would erupt worldwide. Volcanoes would awaken. Tsunamis would race across the oceans. Worse still, Earth could be knocked out of its stable orbit. If we drifted closer to the Sun, the planet would heat rapidly. If we moved farther away, global freezing would begin within years. Civilization would collapse fast. A direct hit. But what if the black hole didn't just pass by Earth? What if it passed through it? It would be like piercing the planet with an ultra-dense relativistic needle. A narrow tunnel would rip straight through Earth's crust, mantle, and core. Matter near the path would be stretched, torn apart, and violently displaced. Shockwaves would race around the planet in seconds. Fault lines would rupture everywhere at once. This wouldn't be a single earthquake. It would be the crust cracking across the entire planet simultaneously. Like and subscribe for more what-if secrets. Stellar mass black holes. Now let's scale up. Imagine a stellar mass black hole with 10 times the mass of the Sun. Despite its enormous mass, it would still be only about 59 kilometers wide. But its gravity would be devastating. The moment it entered the outer solar system, gravitational disturbances would begin. Jupiter's orbit would be affected. Mars could be torn apart or flung into space. As it approached Earth, the planet would stretch under uneven gravity. Tides would surge violently. Earthquakes would erupt across continents. If this black hole passed directly through Earth, survival would be impossible. The crust, mantle, and core would be violently compressed and torn apart. A tunnel of superheated, collapsing matter would remain. And the black hole wouldn't even slow down. Intermediate mass black holes. But things could get much worse. Intermediate mass black holes weigh between hundreds and hundreds of thousands of times the mass of the Sun. They likely form when smaller black holes collide and merge. A black hole just 1,000 times more massive than the Sun would be catastrophic. As it approached Earth, the planet would begin collapsing inward before the black hole even touched it. Rocks would lift. The surface would curve. If it passed directly through Earth, the planet wouldn't crack. it would disappear. The worst case. Phoenix. And finally, the worst black hole of them all. Meet Phoenix A, the most massive black hole ever observed. It has the mass of 100 billion suns, with an event horizon hundreds of billions of kilometers wide. Long before it reached Earth, its gravity would reshape the entire solar system. Outer planets would drift from their orbits. Earth's path around the sun would begin to deform. As Phoenix A swept past at near light speed, tides would rise beyond anything ever recorded. The atmosphere would begin to escape into space. Satellites would fall from orbit. Earth's crust would fracture globally. In seconds, our planet would be flung into deep space, no longer bound to the sun. What remained of Earth would become a rogue planet, drifting endlessly through darkness. Civilization wouldn't collapse slowly. It would end almost instantly. Ending black holes don't need to swallow Earth to destroy it. Sometimes just passing by is enough, and falling into one, even for a fraction of a second, would be fatal. But that is another terrifying what-if secrets. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to discover more incredible what-if secrets. Settings. Use appropriate media.